Why, thank you. I love how it always tells me what's going on. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our CLB Learning webinar for Wednesday, June 18th. My gosh, more than halfway through June, halfway through the summer. Summer hasn't even arrived yet. We're still waiting for that. Almost at the end of spring, shall we say. Been a fabulous spring so far. Looks like we have some rain coming up, but that's okay. We need rain. We certainly need rain. Hopefully not too much of it though. So how's everyone doing today? I gotta shut my door. One moment. You gonna go nuts, Lola? Hmm? My kitty cat is here. She may not be too happy that the door is shut, but she seems okay for now. Okay, so today's webinar, we're going to be talking about the system and the setup. So James and Everett, I'm pretty sure that you have your system set up, but it's always good to have a review of what's going on here at CLB Learning, right? What it's about, just really understanding the basics, because at the end of the day, CLB Learning is a very simple system that can be very powerful if you focus on it. That's really the secret to any system out there, to anything you're doing. The best system out there is the one that you are consistent with, that you are consistently feeding, that you are focused on. That's what's going to work for you. And CLB Learning is a great system, but it only works when you put the effort into it. And I'm sure that makes sense, right? You know that that's the case for anything, anywhere here online. So we're going to go into desktop sharing. And we're going to start at the back office of CLB Learning. So we're going to log in here as a free member. Now, I'm pretty sure James and Everardo, you're both upgraded members. I'm not sure, James, but I'm pretty sure you are. When you log in as a free member, you are going to be presented with an upgrade option, and it explains all the benefits and bonuses that come with your upgraded option, including upgrades and credits at our mailers. And we all know that viral mailers are a great source of traffic. So one-time fee of $197. The biggest bonus here when you upgrade is that when you sponsor someone into CLB Learning who upgrades, you will earn a 50% commission. So do the math. That's $98.50 in your pocket. Pretty cool. Two members, yours is paid for. So do consider that. So we're going to go through the back office as a free member. And for those watching the replay, what you need to remember as a free member, that even though every time you log in, you're going to see the upgrade offer, you have full access to the members area. Okay, so I'm just going to move all these buttons here and make them all smaller. All right, so right across the top here, we have menus. We have a home profile affiliate toolbox, which includes tools for marketing and advertising. It lists your referrals. And under your referrals, which is something really cool, you get all of their information. And so this is just a test account. I can't really show you my referrals on my account because YouTube doesn't like me showing personal information. So I have a test account that we can use for that purpose. So here you can click on here and send an email from our system. I do recommend that you copy their email address and go to your Gmail and send them a personal welcome email. We do have some welcome emails in the back office. At the end of the day, I recommend you write a welcome email that is from your heart, that is from you, that it tells them why you're a member of CLB Learning and why they should take action and pay attention as well. Encourage them to upgrade so you can get those great commissions. So on the left-hand side, we have our CLB funnel setup. Back to the top menu here. We're still in our affiliate toolbox. You got your commissions and your downline builder. All right. And also, you'll see one more thing here said downline mailer. As a free member, no access to the downline mailer. So when you upgrade to a lifetime member, you will have access to come into the back office and just pop an email to your downline anytime you want. Now, what I do need to let you know is that I get a copy of all those emails and I do check them and have a look at them. So what we ask is that when you're emailing your members from the back office, you want to be emailing them about CLB Learning, about the programs that are part of our system, right here in our downline builder, right? So you'll have your primary business as well as our advertising programs, is Udemy and our viral mailers. While app is another income source. It is free to join. Lead Sleep is free to join. One program I highly recommend that you upgrade in so that you can take full advantage of what Lead Sleep has to offer. Okay, it's a pretty phenomenal program, as you'll see in a moment. Genie Mailer, got Savings Highway Global, which is a free savings program, and you can join absolutely free. It does become another income source. Down here is Owl Inbox. It is the only program in our downline builder that is not free. Now, Owl Inbox helps you manage your viral mailers. So I encourage you to watch the replay on that, on viral mailers and Owl Inbox, so you can understand how the two work so well together. It is $7.99 a month, but if you are using viral mailers, it's the one mailing program that you really want to have in your arsenal. And Wise, last but not least, this is how we pay you your commissions. So make sure that you get a Wise account. You can click here to sign up with Wise. It's free. You attach it to your bank account. Now here you're going to put your affiliate ID, which you will find in your Wise account. It'll say refer and earn or something like that. That'll give you your username, your ID. But when you join Wise, you're going to be joining with an email address. And so then you're going to want to come back into CLB Learning under the profile section and come to the bottom of the page here and enter your Wise email address. Okay, that's my Wise email address, and then just make sure you update that. Highly recommend you also put your Telegram ID in there so that we can connect with you. Now, here's something to remind you. Make sure that you remove the password before you make any changes and updates. All right, so you have to leave that blank. It didn't update my system, so we'll update that now, and there we go. Now we have my email address is in there, so if I earn a commission, I can pay myself. All right. What do we have? Downloads. In the download section, you're going to find some very helpful tools. We have our quick start guide, which is, as a free member, it's simply a guide that you can use to help you set up your funnel. It's a little bit different than the setup we have on the main page. All right, I recommend you use the settings on the main page, but the report is a handy little tool. Now, something to remember is that when you become an upgraded member at CLB Learning, that report is going to be branded with all of your links. So that means you can create a funnel to give that report away. You can simply create a link and give it away in your emails. But it's a great way to get people active in CLB Learning and a great way for them to come and become a member and see what we do here. Some of the other downloads we have here is the Resolution Success System, will help, which, trust me, it's a short 15-page report. There's not a lot of words in it. Okay, it's a very simple report, which is what I love. And I can only say one thing. If you download that report and you print it off, I recommend you print it off, and you read through it and you follow the steps as Dev has outlined them, you will see magic happen in your business and in everything you're doing. And you can use it for any goal you want to set. So we'll be having some training coming up in the future on how to use the Resolution Success System. It's a pretty awesome tool. So highly recommend you take a few moments out of your day, download it, read it, and do it. It'll change everything. Then we have the abundant thinking, rich dad mindset. I mean, anything that you can do to change the way you think is going to change the results in your business. Everything, absolutely everything we do in life is really revolved about how you feel, how you approach things, how you think about things. And so the more we work on about how we think, the more we can improve the results that we see. All right. So these reports are all about that, how to success quotes. We have the email series for your autoresponder. So if you're using a different autoresponder or you're using the free Lead Sleep, the emails are there. If you are a free member of Lead Sleep, you can only have the welcome message. So the welcome message is in there. You can include that. The other emails, if you're a free member, you can simply use them as a template to follow up with your leads as they come in, follow up with them in Gmail. All right. So if you're a free member. What else do we have? Follow-up text. So we have a file there. It is a text file that is full of a follow-up text that you can send to your leads and to your members. So just a quick text message that you can send to them. It makes it very simple to follow up. And as you saw in our under the affiliate toolbox here, under your referrals, they do give you, if they put in their phone number, you will have their phone number. So it's easy to send them a text message. And then we have a script at the bottom there that is a landing page video script. If you've never done a video, now's the time to try. All right. We do have a replay on how to record a video for your landing page. It's really, really simple thing to do. And the only thing I'm going to say is all you need is your camera. Make sure it goes this way. All right. If you're watching me up there, make sure it's horizontal. Push that button, speak into your camera. If you have a tripod, I recommend getting a tripod with a selfie stick. That's even better with a remote. And record your video, push stop, listen to it, see how it is, do it again and again and again, and until it's decent. It doesn't have to be perfect. Trust me. It does not need to be perfect, okay? Once you've got a video that's okay, now you can upload it to YouTube and add it to your page. So did you get that? All those videos, all that recording, everything you do talking to your phone, nobody sees it. So it always amazes me when people are so leery to record a video when the truth is nobody's going to see your video until you decide to do something with it. So don't be afraid of your camera. Get it out, because I'm going to tell you that the more you practice, and it is best if you have a selfie stick that you can just on a tripod so you can just sit there, but put your phone somewhere so you can be hands-free, push that record button and just talk to your phone. And you will get better at it. All right. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And you'll start to realize that anything you do is okay. All right. So don't be afraid of your phone. Don't be afraid to record a video. It is the best way to connect with your leads and make things happen. I mean, there's just something about having a video out there and having people get to see who you are. It's one thing to have your picture. A picture is good because people need to see you. They need to see a real person. But when they can hear your voice and actually see you, it changes things. That it gives them more confidence and it gives them more of a sense of trust in you and in what you're doing here online. Okay. So keep that in mind. So that's back here, upgrade. This is where you're going to go. If you have not upgraded, this is where you're going to come to read about your bonuses, and you can upgrade with crypto or with your credit card through Stripe. All right, that is the menu. Now, I'm going to say this to you guys because it's really, really important. If you have not already become familiar with the back office of CLB Learning, I highly recommend you spend some time doing that. Just know where things are so that when you have a question, you know where to go look, or when your new members or your new leads come in and they ask questions, you'll know where to go and find those answers, all right? We do not have a lot of anything happening in the back office here. There's not a lot of advertising links. There's not a lot of distractions. But you will notice as we move forward that every other program out there that you're going to be using to market your funnel and to create your funnel is full of distractions. So the first thing that you have to keep in your mind is that you need to stay focused, okay? Very important that you stay focused on what you're doing, that you have your list of tasks that you need to do on a daily basis, and that you are doing those tasks. Once those tasks are done, you can do whatever you want. Okay? But it's really important that you have a plan of action and that you do those activities every day. That's how success is going to happen. That's how you're going to start to see results. So we're going to come back over here on the left-hand side. Before we get to our funnel setup, we're going to click on here to CLB Live Training and Events, and you'll see here is the link, Get Live Training. So that takes you, I'm pretty sure it opens a new window, but it takes you to the link to register for the Zoom call. I'm going to need to set up some new meetings. This will be our last webinar for a couple weeks. Don and I are leaving next week to head to Ontario, so we won't be here for a couple weeks. And then I'll schedule some new calls for when we're back. So I'll get that set up before I go, so that we've got the registration links. If I don't have the room set up, then we don't have a registration link because I have to set up the webinars. All right, then we have training replays. Everybody's always asking, where can I find the replays of the webinars? Well, they're right here. CLB training replays. It takes you right here to our YouTube channel. So make sure that you come in here, you click on that training replays, click on the YouTube link, and when it comes up, make sure you go down. It's going to look a little different when you come in because I'm the owner of the page, so it looks a little different for me. But when you come in here, there'll be a button at the top that says subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you'll get notification whenever we upload our replays. So I'll be uploading the replay of today's webinar later today or first thing tomorrow. So if you're subscribed, you'll get notification that that replay has been uploaded. All right, so that's the replays of CLB. You'll find them all here. So everything you need is there. Now we'll get into the magic of CLB Learning, which is the funnel setup. Now, if you are an upgraded member, and when you upgrade, if you are upgraded in Leads Leap, which I highly recommend, all right, it's not a high fee, I think $27 a month. If you get the one-time offer, it's only $19.90. I mean, even at $27 for everything that Leads Leap offers you, and your list can grow and grow and grow. There's not going to be more charges just because you have a big list. Okay, so and the open rate and deliverability rate and what have you are really truly phenomenal of any other mailer that I've seen out there, or any other autoresponder that I've seen out there. So highly recommend that you join and upgrade in Leads Leap. So here, when you click on the CLB funnel setup, we go through and we explain what we're going to be doing. All right, so within the funnel, we're going to be creating an autoresponder series. So you're going to be creating an autoresponder name. We call it CLB Leads. We give you all the information. We show you how to do it. We give you the codes. There's really not much that you have to think about when you're doing this as long as you stay focused. And if you are an upgraded member, I can set your whole funnel up for you. So you don't even have to worry about that. And now, if you want to get to learn Leads Leap, I highly recommend it because it is a phenomenal program. And there are some things inside Leads Leap that you are going to want to do. You're going to want to set up your ads and everything like that. But initially, you just need to get your funnel set up so that you can start sending traffic to your capture page, so that you can start developing leads. So those, pardon me, those leads can turn into members into CLB Learning, because at the end of the day, that is our goal. Because once they become a member of CLB Learning, our hope, our plan is that they're going to log into the back office. They're going to see the benefits here. They're going to upgrade. You're going to earn a commission. They're going to come here. They're going to follow the CLB funnel setup. They're going to follow our instructions. They're going to set everything up. And when they do, number one, you'll earn a commission in Leads Leap. So you'll earn a commission when they upgrade in CLB. You'll earn a commission when they upgrade in Leads Leap, and that will be a monthly recurring commission. Those are important. Okay, those are important. When they join any of the programs that we have in our downline builder to help them get traffic to their website, you'll earn, and they upgrade, you'll earn a commission there as well. All right, now if they are an upgraded member in CLB Learning, they get upgrades in our mailers, so you won't earn commissions there, but down the road, members do buy solo ads, they do buy login ads, they do buy credits, and when they do, you'll earn that commission. All right, so these are all ways that you could be earning income simply by sending traffic to the CLB funnel. Does that make sense to you? And remember, in our downline builder, what was the very first thing at the top of the downline builder? Your primary business. So just by feeding your funnel, by setting up your funnel, sending traffic to your capture page, you're going to generate leads, you're going to generate members in CLB Learning, and they're going to be introduced to your primary business, and they're going to be introduced to our funnel setup. And so everything they do here is going to direct them to what you're doing. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you see how simple this really can be. We're not taking your focus away from your primary business. You're simply using CLB Learning as your lead generator. Does that make sense? You're generating leads. They're coming into your subscriber. They may or may not join CLB Learning. But even if they do not join CLB Learning, they are on your list and you can follow up with them about your primary business. You can write emails about your primary business. You can write emails about any program that you're a part of. You can follow up with your leads about what you do. Now, I had someone ask me about that, and it was a really good question. They asked about following up with our leads because they've joined the CLB list, right, which is for CLB Learning, and it doesn't make sense that I would promote my primary business to them because that wasn't what they signed up for. And my response to that is, I mean, and it is a valid concern, because some people are signing up for a specific program or a specific product, and that would take them totally away from that. But at CLB Learning, that's not what we're doing. We are generating basically generic leads. We're generating people who are interested in learning internet marketing, learning to build their list, and learning to do all this, and in learning how to make money. And so, yes, it's okay to email them about your primary business. Absolutely, it is. So let's go down here now and see how hard it is to set up our funnel. Let's check the time. It is 10:26 a.m. here in Calgary, Alberta. When you scroll down here on the main page, there's a lot of information on here. The first thing you're going to do is click here to join Leads Leap with your CLB sponsor. So provided that your sponsor has put their username in our downline builder, you will see their link here, okay? If they haven't, you'll just see the company link there, like my link, basically. So when you scroll down the page, we have our share code. So there's the share code for the autoresponder, the landing page, and the capture page. So you have a capture page, which is where they fill out the form to get information. So they put in their name and their email address. When they click, pardon me, when they click enter, they're going to be redirected to what we call a landing page. They will not see it right away. They're going to have there's a big warning sign that comes up that reminds them to please confirm their email address. Okay. And I'm just going to say this right now, that I use solo ads quite regularly, and my main source of traffic is viral mailers. And when I look at my autoresponder, when I look at my list from my viral mailer leads and my solo ad leads, the viral mailer leads, I'd say 95% of them activate their email. They confirm their email address. Solo ads, maybe 1 or 2% that will actually confirm their email address. Now, you can still follow up with them manually, but I'm just letting you know that there's viral mailers are very, very productive. They're going to give you some really good, solid leads. Right. So we have 3 codes here. The first thing we're going to do is set up our autoresponder. Then we're going to set up our landing page and our capture page, test everything, and boom, bada boom, you're done. This is what your capture page is going to look like, except with the exception you're going to put at the beginning, it's going to have your name. It's going to say, on mine it says Janet Legere invites you to put more money in your pocket. Okay. We find that to be a little more receptive. This is what the landing page is going to look like, but it's going to have, you're going to edit the page. You're going to put your picture. You're going to put your referral links. So and really all you're going to do is change the number here where it says click here to grab your system. You're going to edit your name on here at the bottom of the page. Start now for free. You're going to edit that with your information, and you're going to edit your details at the bottom. Now, if we go on here, I do have a landing page if you decide to record a video. All right, so we've had some training, a training call on how to record a video for your landing page. It's on our YouTube channel, okay? And here is the share code for that landing page. So you don't need to do anything different other than instead of using this code for your landing page, you would use this code. That's if and only if you're going to record a video. All right, so that may not be something you do right away. That might be something you do once you've got things set up and working and you understand how everything's going, okay? When we come down here, we have one more funnel that we have for you, and that is the quick start funnel. So remember, we talked at the beginning that if you are an upgraded member, the quick start guide is going to be branded or have all of your affiliate links in the report. So it'll have your affiliate link to CLB Learning, to LeadSleep, to all of our viral mailers, to Udemy, to any of the traffic programs that we have listed in the report. They will all be directed to you, provided you have put that information in the downline builder. Because what it does when you upgrade, it goes and it grabs all the information of the downline builder and populates that PDF. Don't ask me how. It's kind of magic, but it does happen. All right. So then once you're upgraded, you can go into the back office under downloads. And when you download that report, it'll have a little star beside it because now it is branded with your information. And you can download it and check the links and you'll see that they are all yours. So these are the share codes for the capture page and the landing page for the report. They are a little different. And the only thing that you need to change as far as the autoresponder is to add the link to your report in the autoresponder welcome message. That's it. We have a whole replay on how to do that. So we come down here, you have your main CLB funnel. There is a replay on how to set all that up step by step. And then we have the quick start funnel down here as well. So there's 2 videos for you to watch. All right, so let's come back up here because we're going to start here with our list. So we're going to copy that list. We're going to come over here. Well, we're going to go over here to LeadSleep. We're going to assume you have signed up. You're going to log into LeadSleep. It's going to bring you to your dashboard, and you're going to go, oh, whoa, look at all that stuff. Remember I said distractions? Look at those distractions, okay? Don't panic. It really is much simpler than it looks, and I don't want you, I mean, you could spend months in the back office of LeadSleep learning everything because there's training on every area back here, but let's focus on what we need to do. So number one, what you're seeing across the top and down the right are ads. Those are pro ads and free ads. So you can set up a free ad and you can earn credits in LeadSleep, much like you would earn credits in a viral mailer. So when you click the ads, you earn credits. Okay. You'll see here, if we look at the ads up top here, it says pro, pro. When we go down the side, it says pro. But here, free 2-minute energy reset. This is a free member ad. All right. Pro, pro. If you're wondering if these ads could possibly work, all I'm going to say is, yep, they do, because I advertise our rotator here. When you upgrade at CLB Learning and we get your funnel all set up, you get added to our rotator. And I'm going to tell you that an awful lot of our subscribers that come in through the rotator are coming from my pro ads. All right, so down on the left here, you really don't need to pay attention to a whole lot here. Right? Once you upgrade, you do want to set up your pro ad. So you just click here, post pro ads, and this is where you set up your ad. It's really easy to do. Add your new ad. You can upload a picture. We have pictures in the back office. You can create your own. They do tell you the sizes. And you edit this and you just give it a title. You give it a URL. Right? There's your URL. You give it a catchy title, a little bit of text, something simple. You can see how these ads are. So you want to look at those ads and make yours similar. Pick your category, standard ads, save it and submit it, and it runs. And if you're wondering if it works, just let me tell you that it does. All right, I'm going to show you right here. And then we're going to get busy making our funnel. This is our CLB rotator. So I'm just going to bring up the 7-day stats. All right. These are the recent 7-day stats. So check this out right here, pro ad. The pro ad has generated more ads than individually anyone else has. Okay. And it's just running in the background here on the side, generating leads, generating traffic, and that traffic is generating leads. So if you wonder if it works, there you go. Proof positive. All right, so that the pro ads, you're going to want to pay attention. You can write a review. We do have training on all about lead sleep, on the areas that you want to pay attention to. Please, please, please don't get lost inside lead sleep. Focus on the training. Number one, focus on your funnel. Once you've got that set up, you can come in and do other stuff in here if you want, but get your funnel set up. Ignore everything else. Try not to get distracted. Just follow our steps, and you're going to be so much happier if you do. So we're going to come down here, and the first thing we need to do under our tools area, because that's where we're going to be, we're going to start with our list manager. Actually, the first thing you're going to need to do is to come down here under the hosting service, right here, under image manager. And you're going to want to upload your image, an image of you. All right. If you're doing the video, this is where you're going to upload your video, or actually the video you do a little differently, but this is where you want to upload your picture. So you just add a new image and you can upload it from your desktop. So if I just go into and I can go to my pictures, and I can just pick a picture that I want to upload. I think I have all these up there already. I gotta put a picture of my cat. There we go. All right, and there is my latest picture. And now I can use that picture on my blogs, or I can use that picture on my capture pages, in my emails, but it's here for me to use. It's in their system. All right, makes it much easier. So you've got your picture uploaded. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to create a list. This is our autoresponder. All right, this is the campaign that you're going to create where your leads are going to come for CLB Learning. So that's where we need this code list. All right, so we've copied that code. So we're going to add a new list and we're going to call it, you can call it anything you want. We're going to call it CLB Learning for class. And we're going to add that. So there's your list. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do when you've set up your list, we got a lot we have to do with this campaign. We go to the settings tab right here, and we're going to set up your information. All right. So you're going to put your name and make sure you use your full name. Now, the email address, you want to use the email address that you have registered with Lead Sleep. And the reason for that is because then it's automatically verified. Otherwise, you need to click here to send the code, which you still have to click that. But the system goes in and it tells you that that email is already set up, so you're good to go. All right. That because you've registered that's a registered email with Lead Sleep. And so we are good to go. I cannot move this thing. There we go. All right. Auto verified because the email is your account email. So now your email is verified. So we're going to make sure and it will pull your address on if you have your address on your account, which you need to have. So make sure you have your postal address there. And if I'm setting up your system for you, I need your address and email that you have on file. Okay, so that I can set your system up, just so that you know that. Show a link after verification. If you want, you can come back here and add your landing page that you create, or you can just leave that blank. It just takes them to your email. Your global email signature, you can say where you want. I like my signature to go in everything. So signature design, you're going to click on that. Now, remember that picture we uploaded? So first I'm going to put my name, Janet Legere. And then I'm going to insert a picture from the image gallery right here. And we'll put a picture of my cat. There we go. That's pretty big. So you see how I clicked on it and I have these little boxes? So I can just grab that and make this much smaller there. I should spell my name correctly. Always check your spelling. And then down here, I would put my, phone. text, put your information, put your Telegram, Facebook Messenger, etc. However they want to reach you, right? And you're going to put your information there and then update that. And now we have a signature. Aren't I cute? Look at how cute I am. Now you can activate this. By activating, you're agreeing to that. We don't need to activate this yet because we don't have any emails in here. But we are going to save what we've done so far. So I'm going to save without activating. I want to save that information. Now we're going to come here to this little email. See this little email icon, set up email series? I'm going to click that. Now you need to be an upgraded member to do this, right? We're going to import, and I'm going to enter that share code right there, right? That's the share code we got from here, right here, the share code. Replace all existing episodes, and yes, we want the welcome email. And I know you don't have any emails in there yet, but just say to replace. It just makes it easier. And bing, bada, boom, look at that. All of a sudden, you've got 8 emails sitting there. You got a welcome email and 7 follow-up messages. So your work is not quite complete yet. You're going to come to each of these emails. And I do recommend that you get your pen and your notepad, whatever you're using, and write down the numbers 1 to 8 so you can keep track of which emails you have edited. Because I do find when I'm in here editing emails for our members, I think, oh, did I do that one? And I forget. So just write down. So you're going to click the edit button. You're going to scroll down here, and right here it says join CLB. And I'm going to click on this insert edit link, and you see how it came up with a number? So then I could change that to my number. All right, well, my number is 8, but you're going to change it to whatever your ID number is, and your ID number is right on the home page right here. Okay, so this is still a free member, so that's the number that you would use. All right, so you're going to put your number there. That was 143. Okay, so we can do that. We'll put it for that account. Now, one thing you want to make sure you do is always check every email, scroll to the very bottom. I do have the signature code in here because there is a PS. And in the PS is another link, and you want to make sure that you edit that as well. All right. There we go. So that one is done. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and we're going to save the changes. And then we're going to close it. There we go. All right, so that's email number 1 is done. Now we're going to come to email number 2, which says email number 1 because it's the first follow-up message. All right, and if you want to change the wording in any of these emails, please feel welcome to do so. They're just templates. All right, so you're going to come down here again. You're going to scroll down. All right, there's only one link in here, so you're going to click on that. And you're going to click on the tab, the link icon, and you are going to edit your ID. Right, and then you're going to, whoops. There it is. All right, so there's our cool email. You see how it puts my signature in there? I think that's really, really cool. All right, so we're going to save those. There we go. It just gave me a preview. All right, so that was number 2. And then you're going to come here and you're going to do that to number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. All right, and each of them you're going to make sure that you have all the links covered. All right, so this one only has 1. You're going to change that link. Okay. Yeah, got them all there. CLB Learning is going to put my signature in there as soon as I click Save Changes. And look at that. Boom, there I am. So you make sure that you come in here and you do all the rest of the emails. All right, takes about 10 minutes. Really not that long. So once your emails are done, now you want to come back to your settings and click Activate. All right, so now the system is activated. Now we're going to come down here to the page manager. This is where we get to have a lot of fun. And we're going to create a new page, and we're going to call it CLB Landing for Class. You'll just call yours CLB Landing. Then we come down here. Now we're going to add a new page design to start. So you see, there we go. Add new page design to start. We're going to come back over to here to CLB Learning. And we're going to grab the landing page code right here, okay? I'm going to grab this code and make sure, okay, when you're copying it, that you don't have any spaces, because if there's spaces, it won't read the code properly. I'll show you. So let's say that when I copied it, it had a space. So if I go import, it's going to say, no, not there. Well, maybe it did, but bring it in. Usually if you have a space, especially have a space before, it can't read your page. Let's see if it brought it in proper. There we go. All right, so now you're going to come in here. You're going to click on the picture. Now, he has made changes to this to make it much easier. You're going to click, you see when I click on this, it brings the menu up on the right. And under image URL, I'm just going to click on that. And it's bringing up my image gallery. So I can upload another image. I could go from other ways, backgrounds. I can go upload an image or grab one that I already uploaded, like spider. There you go. So we're going to put spider in there. I'm going to come here. Now you can just double click on this and edit it right here. And I'm going to change this to spider. All right. And did you see how when I click on this, it brings up the menu here and it says on click go to. So I click on that and go to the end and you'll see there's the number 8. Let me make this bigger. There we go. There's the number 8. And I'm going to change that to my ID. Okay. And then I'm going to come down further on the page to the bottom. Start now for free. Again, go to link and go to the end. And I'm going to change that. I'm going to come down here, double click on this, and I'm going to change the name, and you're going to change your information, okay? You're going to change your text, WhatsApp information, your Skype, whatever messenger information you have. Make sure you put it here. They don't have Skype anymore. Now it's Teams. Oops, Teams. Just put your ID there. Make sure you've changed everything, and then click Save. That was it. All right, then we come back to the page manager. I'm on page manager. There we go. And we're going to add another new page. We're going to come back to CLB Learning, and now we're going to create our capture page. Right? Add a new page. CLB capture. And I come down here. Right? Add it. So here's the one I just set up. Add a new page design. So we're going to come here. We've already copied that. Whoops. And we're going to import the share code. Again, you need to be an upgraded member. So here is our design. We're going to launch the editor. Not much to do on this page. All right, not much to do at all. You're going to come here on this page and you're going to put your name. Oh, I guess that's Spider, right? Spider. Invite you to put more money in your pocket with this free system. All right, for some reason, I'm going to have to fix this. Remove this. It shouldn't have, when I did it before, I'm not sure why it's not fitting on the page like it should. There we go. I will have to look at that. This. This. There we go. Maybe I want to go like that. There we go. And like that. You see how I'm playing? Like there's lots of flexibility here, but the truth is when you do this, you shouldn't have to do this, okay? When you enter your information, it should just come up and work properly. All right, so there we are. Here's our text element. Now, list, okay? This is important. You need to tell it where to go. It's a capture page, so get list ID. You're probably only going to have one. Here it is, CLB Learning for class. Now, redirect URL immediately after opt-in. So once they fill out the form, we want them to go to your landing page. So right here, get page, and we're going to go here, CLB landing page for class. Use this, and you want to use the pro one because you are a pro member. And there you go. All right, that's it. We're done. Bing, bada boom. Just letting that process. Takes quite longer when I'm on Zoom. Still processing. There we go. All right, it has saved. So now I'm going to come back over to here. Here is our capture page. I am going to load our beautiful capture page. And here it is. So this is what you need to do. You need to come here and you need to test your page. So enter your name, your email address, and let's see if it redirects. There we go. See, it tells you one more step. Make sure you verify your email. So they're going to close that. And here is our landing page with Spider. Isn't he cute? Click here to grab your free system. It's going to go to, there we are, 143. So it went to my free account and it's working properly. So then you want to make sure that you go to your email program and check your email that you did receive the emails. All right, which we can do. I can bring up my Gmail very quickly. And it should be just sitting there asking me to confirm my email address. There it is. Action needed. Come on. Oh, it's so slow when I'm load. All right, so there I'm going to confirm my email address. And then it's taking me there. I didn't give it a redirect. But now when I go here, I should get another email. I know I act. There it is. Thank you for subscribing. All right, and there is my welcome email. And if I check this, it should go to 143, and there it is. Working perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. All right. And that's it. Now I'm done. Now, what you're doing, CLB Capture for Class, this page right here, you're going to copy that page, and that's the page you're going to advertise. So you're going to go to viral mailers, and you're going to put an ad. There's ads in the back office of CLB Learning. So if we go up to the, click home here. Logged in one. All right, we click on our toolbox. If you just click on the affiliate toolbox, you'll see a bunch of emails, and there's some great ads in here as well. Emails about, right? So there's watch your business explode. So there's lots of different emails that you can edit. I mean, some of them you certainly have to edit because this is from 2024, so it's a little bit outdated, but by all means, this is a great email. And when you copy these emails, you're not sending them to your CLB affiliate page, okay? That you're never sending them there. You're always sending them to your Lead Sleep capture page. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to come back into the room. Let me see. We started that at 10:22. It's 10:52. So it took us 30 minutes with explanations and everything else to go through that whole thing. Whoa, I got sun on me. I didn't even notice that. To go through the whole setup so that, even if it takes you a little bit longer, and it may, that's okay. That's okay, right? Any questions about that? I hope it was a little bit clear. Uh, it really isn't hard to get things set up. And once you're set up, then it's a matter of focusing on getting traffic to that website, right? No questions? All right. Well, you guys have been great. Remember, there'll be no call next week. No call for a couple, probably 3 weeks. And I will go in and set up the new link for the new webinars, and we'll get that going so you guys can get registered for the new webinars that will start mid-July, I guess. So until then, you guys know where to find me. You don't need the webinars to get any information you need. If you get stuck, please reach out to me. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid thinking that I'm too busy. If I am too busy, I'll let you know I'm too busy right now, but let's set a time and get together. But I'm happy to help any way I can. All right. You guys have yourselves an amazing day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.